Pete here, United Shooting Sports League's USSL on YouTube. Today I'm bringing you the first rebroadcast of our live TMP show that happens every Wednesday night at 6 o'clock on Facebook. We've been doing this since January 2018, and in 2018 we did 47 of the 52 weeks. We made it to our live TMP show for an hour, discussing everything that USSL has to offer. All the ins and outs, the rules, the QTs, the rank system, MIP sponsors as it started to come up towards the end of the year, updates on information about things that went on at some of the majors over the course of the year as we shot major matches for the USSL nationwide. Why rebroadcast the live TMP show back here on our YouTube channel is simple. There's just a lot of people not on Facebook and not getting the content, not getting the information. I hope nobody actually tunes into the TMP show at 6 o'clock and sits there for the entire hour. What we do on the TMP show is at the end of the show we put little cliff notes in the description that tell you some timestamps of interesting information that you might want to go check out. Rebroadcasting the TMP show onto YouTube, I don't assume that anybody's going to actually sit down for an hour and watch me and Tani chat for an hour on YouTube. But if you don't have a Facebook account, then you don't have access to the live TMP show, and you can't get on there and interact, ask questions, things like that. But you can still get some of the information by going to the USSL's YouTube channel, clicking on the description, maybe looking for those timestamps, fast forwarding to the point in the video where you want to learn some information about an upcoming match or something that's going on, and you'll be able to do that right here on the live rebroadcast of the TMP show. I'll try to make sure to get descriptions in the link at the bottom of anything that's super important that you can fast forward to, as well as add some blips on the screen to get you to recognize where those spots are so that you can identify, fast forward right to the place where you want to check it out and then check it out. Ultimately, you could also just put it on while you're getting ready for work in the morning and just let it play in the background. Maybe put it on when you're driving to work, keep you awake. Maybe if I can keep you awake. Maybe I bore you so much that you go to sleep, but who knows. Either way, our goal is to get content as many places as possible so as many people as possible can learn as much about the United Shooting Sports League as absolutely possible. This week on the TMP show, we talked about the recap of the 2019 Rock Island Armory Bad Beat Shootout. This was our first UPL District Championship match. It was awesome. Everybody had a great time. We did a little recap. We talked about it in the video, so check it out. We also talked about at 23 minutes in the Safariland Expedition match coming up here in March in just 4 short weeks. We've moved it up from June. It's in a much more temperature-based time for the Vegas Valley. The match is insane. Safariland puts a ton into it, and at 23 minutes in you can go and check out some information about that match. Also at 30 minutes in we announced most of the sponsors. There's still some more sponsors coming on board. I just got Seekins and Hogue added to the list that we give you at 30 minutes into the video. So at 30 minutes into the video you can check out that information also. Again, we hope that our popular 3 to 5 minute videos are going to be super fun to watch, and you guys are going to check them out often about all the other content that we're going to be putting on the USSL's YouTube. But if you don't have access to Facebook and you're interested to see what we talk about on the live TMP broadcast, this will be a place where you can go ahead and click on them, play them in the background, check them out, and see if you have any questions. And if you do, feel free to hit me up at pete@ussleagues.com. Drop me an email. If you're a member of the USS Leagues, you probably received your membership number through a text message, and that text message is a direct line back to me. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on that text line. Any questions, comments, concerns, or just good information about what's going on at your home club, or any information that you might want about majors that we have going on in Las Vegas Valley. Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of the TMP show. My name is Pete Rensing. Joined as usual is Tani Torres. Tani, how are you doing tonight?
Great, how are you?
So, yes, United Shooting Sports Leagues on YouTube. The content's going to be fun. We're going to get you so much good stuff. All the questions that people are not getting here. Obviously, you can come here whenever you want, and you can a question and answer session every single Wednesday. We try to make it almost every single Wednesday, and we only failed to make a couple weeks last year. But Q&A here with TMP every Wednesday. But if you're not on Facebook, if you got friends that aren't on Facebook, if you got friends that aren't on Instagram, send them over to the YouTube, okay? Have them like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's United Shooting Sports Leagues. You search that, you'll find it. And that way they can find content there. So far, it's a welcome video, a cool video with Craig Allison from the 2019 Bushnell UML Traditional Nationals, which we're going to be bringing tons more videos like that one. And then today's video starring
Yours truly.
Starring Tani Torres, our first MIP video that we put out there about one of our MIP sponsors, gold sponsor Safariland. Huge thanks to Safariland, everything they've done for us over the years. Had a lot of fun with them at the SHOT Show booth filming. We got 3 more videos coming out with Safariland with their products. But Tanya did a really cool video. We edited it up today about the MIP program, and Safariland offering up a 40% off card up to $1,000 for you as being a member of the United Shooting Sports Leagues in 2019. So again, join in 2019 or renew your membership in 2019 and you're eligible for the 2019 MIP package. And there's so much more coming with the MIP package. It's just insane. Title sponsor, Bushnell Optics. Can't thank them enough, as usual, for everything that they do. Obviously, a title sponsor for one of our major events, title sponsor for the MIP program, and just putting out great products and a huge addition to the USSL MIP program and the title sponsorship list. So a huge thanks to Bushnell Optics. Super stoked to be working with them for 2019 as title sponsor for the USSL's MIP. And gold sponsor, Safariland. We launched that today. So cool stuff. Thanks for your video. Did you have a good time?
I did have a good time.
But there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in the video. So there's a lot of chops. So if you see chops and cuts, it's because Tani a lot.
It's fun. It's a little nerve-wracking being on camera, as I'm sure a lot of people on this planet would agree. But the edits are fun. It's done, and hopefully they just get better. And yeah, hopefully, because we'll be making a lot of them.
We did a couple. We filmed yesterday, a little bit with Casey Ryan. It was pretty cute to see you two sitting there wiping your hands off because your
palms are sweaty.
Palms are sweaty. So it's fun. It's fun, and the MIP program is super awesome. We can't even begin to express our thanks and how humble we are that that this many sponsors and organizations want to be a part of what we're trying to do. So can't thank them enough. We're going to continue to bring them products, bring them things, and we're working on your MIP jersey. We've got till the MIP sponsors have till March 1st to get back to us if they want to be a part of the program for 2019, and then we'll start finalizing the jersey, and we'll get the jersey out to you guys. So come the thick of the season, when you start shooting all your majors, you'll be able to grab yourself a MIP jersey and represent for these sponsors and thank them for everything they're doing for us. What we got? Have we missed anything? Just a bunch of highs? What's up? Do your what's ups.
Blair Cooper says, hey.
Evan Schiffley,
Sean
what's up?
Fairbairn says, Bad Beat 2019 was awesome. Thanks, everyone. I think we'll get more to that in a minute.
Yep. Scott says, what's in the boxes?
In the boxes? Those
Can't tell you.
You'll see later.
You'll see later.
Not later today, but later in another video.
Another unboxing video.
Brian Ochambo.
Say
Hey,
hi to everybody.
all. Hey, Teddy. Hello from Alex.
Awesome.
And we're caught up.
All right, cool. Cut up. So the 2019 Rock Island Armory Bad Beat Shootout could not have gone any better. We had the threat of this crazy wind that was going to come in and destroy the match. I actually told the match director and range master to be prepared to lose the match in stages on Sunday. And we snuck out of there, no problem, out of control, beautiful match. It did get a little windy, and in the afternoon on Sunday we had some popper issues, but my team, super genius, came up with some great ideas to keep things rolling. We surrounded poppers with barrels, made sure that the presentation didn't change, but we kept the poppers up. The place went off. Everybody had a great time. The match looked super fun. 14 awesome stages. Ed and his crazy sliders and all these contraptions that he's built, and most of them are activated with these kick plates and pull cords and push plungers. I dared him to build more for next year so we can set that thing off even better. But our very first UPL District Championship, and it was super exciting to put on. Can't thank Rock Island Army and Arms Corps as much as for 5 years supporting this match and putting together the top prizes at the very, very, very top. And we gave out medals. We got P medals. So we gave out medals. Tanya was working, so she doesn't know everything that went on. The very, very end of the match, the cloud cover and the slight rain that came in was so thick that it actually got dark really early. And a couple of people had to finish under some headlights, so that was kind of weird. But the last 2 days, the last 3 days, have been absolutely
3 days.
beautifully, zero wind, epic
Sunny.
weather, sunny. So I don't know why it's always this way, that when we finish up a peat match there has to be some bad weather, but the match was awesome. I cannot wait for next year. The team did a great job putting it all together. The staff did a great job pulling it all together. John McClain and Casey Ryan emceed the night. I think there's some video out there on the Rock Island Armory Bad Beat Shootout Facebook page. There's a live feed that went on from awards, and plus we took video, like chaos video, more video than content than I've ever gotten from a match. So super excited.
So you're gonna put together a little ditty about Bad Beat?
I think we're putting together a ditty about Bad Beat. I would say it's not even going to be a ditty. I'd say, now, being that it takes me all day to edit Tawny for 5 minutes.
Into a 5-minute video.
My plan, and what I did was I actually went out to the Bad Beat Shootout with a couple of remote microphones, and I mic'd up some of your favorite shooters and some cool people and some sisters and some couples and some teammates, and I mic'd them up, and we were able to listen to them interact with each other on the stages, not just while they're shooting, but while they're resetting, while they're taping, while they're walking stages. I videoed a lot of it from afar, so sometimes they didn't even know I was really watching them. There was other times where they didn't remember that I was listening to them, and that was good comedy, because they'd all of a sudden come walking over, they go, "Oh, did you hear that?" And yes, I got it all. So I have a lot of cool content. I can't even stress. At one point I ran 5 GoPros on one stage with the DSLR videoing with the mics. So we're going to have some pretty fun video, but it's going to take some time for me to put it all together. I've got some important videos to get out to you guys about your MIP sponsors and upcoming things right now. But there is going to be a show, the Bad Beat Shootout TV show, coming to our YouTube channel. It'll probably be a 20 to 30 minute show, so it might actually take you some time to watch. But it should be pretty cool. Highlight the shooters, a little bit about what's going on in their heads when they're shooting, when they're walking stages. Some teammate action, again, some sisters interacting together, some couples interacting together, little bit of some other people here and there, and I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it. I have a vision of what I want to do. If I'm going to be able to do it, and the amount of time it's going to take me to do it is going to be another story. But I plan to do it. Pretty stoked on it. And yes, the Bad Beat Shootout was awesome. Thanks again to Rock Island Armory. Thanks to John and Casey for the MC. Blair Cooper for being your range master. Ed Pierce for designing all your stages. The staff list goes on and on and on. There's no way I could list it all. Yeah, match was awesome. And guess what? All goes well. We're doing another one next year. And man, there's a lot of people that say it's one of their favorite pistol matches. I've never been to a pistol match that has a mover on every single stage and funky contraptions and things like that. So, quite frankly, the District 1 Championship could not deserve a better title and a better name for the Rock Island Armory Bad Beat Shootout, and can't wait for it again next year. So, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Jason B says, hashtag rinsing wind. I guess it's a thing.
No. I refuse. I refuse. What else?
Troy says, what's up, TMP?
What's up, Troy? How's it going, Devil Dog?
Carl says, hey, TMP from the Great White North.
Man, the north is covered in snow. At first it was freezing cold, now they got all kinds of snow. So, I guess you guys are having some fun. You're probably not shooting outside anytime soon with all the snow that's coming down.
Teddy says he's close to 2 feet.
Nice.
Snow.
Nice. Patrick Kelly, what's up?
Hi, Pat.
Man, Pat, you should have come shot the Bad Beat Shootout. It's just a pistol match, but I think you would have had fun. It was a good time. Had a good time out there. So, yeah. What else happened awesome at the Bad Beat Shootout? All kinds of stuff. The award ceremony went well. Everything went well. Let's move on. If anybody has any questions about Bad Beat, or why they missed it, or any questions about anything that went on at the match, for those of you out there around the country that are running United Shooting Sports Leagues and you are running a UML match weekend, and you obviously have other matches that are filling your other weekends, we have no desire to change that. We're still going to continue to run any organization that's possible just to take care of our members as much as possible. But if you have a weekend, like a 5th weekend or something that comes up and you're curious about UPL, the program is now set up inside the Android system through PractiScore. So if for those of you who were not playing UPL yet because you didn't have a stack of iPads, you can now do it inside Android. Thank you to PractiScore for getting that set up for us. A couple of cool things that are happening right now in the UPL rulebook. The point value of the Charlie and the Delta are changing, and some of the divisional swaps and changes are now going into effect after Bad Beat Shootout. So the Charlie for in the United Pistol League book, the Charlie was a .25 value, and the Delta was an added .75, and it was extremely fair and not cheap or expensive for about the 8 hit factor person that's running minor scoring. And so, but if you were running in the 9 hit factor or used to run in major scoring, it was a little bit expensive for some of you people. So there were some discussions after Shot Show match. We didn't want to make the change during Bad Beat, but we're going to be implementing a new change. There'll be a .20 and a .60, make it a little bit less expensive, let you push a little bit harder, let you still go pretty fast. But it's an accuracy game, and people at Bad Beat really learn that. If you're not staying in the alpha with a few Charlies here and there, and you're just spraying 2 anywhere, it's just not going to add up. And that was the plan. That was the plan all along. This is a sport. United Shooting Sports Leagues is a sport. We're a league of sports. We are shooting sports, and this is a game where the goal is to hit the bullseye. And in any shooting sport I ever played prior to getting involved in practical shooting, if you didn't hit the bullseye, you didn't win. It was bullseye oriented. It was long range shooting, and you had to hit the bullseye. And the people that had the most bullseyes and the most X rings inside the bullseyes were the people that won. So the people that helped guide me to start United Pistol League and not just United Multi-Gun League, great people that we all love and miss very much, made it very clear that it was important that we made it a accuracy-based sport, and that the winners should be the most accurate shooters, not just the fastest moving shooters, if you will. So yeah, it's a game where, hey, you don't have to be 17 and super fast. You can be a little bit older and not move quite as quick, and if you shoot accurately, you're going to be able to play just fine. And that was the big goal. So we're going to toy with the scoring values, adjust divisions around a little bit. Limited minor is really going to be the future of the game for us. 9mm is just cheap. Everybody loves to shoot it. If you ask somebody if they prefer to shoot 9 or 40, 99.9% of the time it's 9. So, limited minor is going to be our biggest division. PCC was a huge division. We're working on a name change for production because the goal is that that division is not dominated by competition guns, and it's dominated, or it's an entry-level division where everybody can play. So the rules guys are working on that. But the rule changes are minor. We can't wait to push UPL out there. We really need the help of the shooters or the match directors around the country that did exactly what they did for us last year. In 2018, UML went nationwide, and we got so much support from the match directors saying, hey, let's try this. Hey, my club likes to do this. Hey, because of my club restrictions, we have to do this. And we implemented all those into the rule book to make sure that no matter where you were, if you weren't asking for something unsafe, it was a yes. There's no reason not to. And that's the goal of the United Shooting Sports Leagues, is to say yes for the shooters, by the shooters. Obviously, safety concerns we got to still take care of. But if your club has to do something because of the restrictions of the layout of the land or the bay size, and it needs to be in the rule book so that you guys can play, and we're going to make it happen. If it's not a full-time rule, it could be a provisional rule or something. So that's exactly what needs to happen in 2019 with the Steel League, Rifle League, and Pistol League. You guys throw a match out there anytime. Don't interrupt one of your other organizational matches. Don't change what your members are used to. It's for the shooters, by the shooters, across the board. But go ahead and take one of those fifth Sundays where there's nothing going on the range, and you go, you know what, on fifth Sunday, maybe we should try and run a UPL and see what it's all about and check it out. Give me a call. I'll help you out. Give you an idea of how it goes and what you need to do to make changes or explain to your shooters. Tell them to go to the TMP show and check out some information on the USSL's UPL. And then we will be putting a video on the YouTube channel that will explain UPL, explain the scoring, especially once we finalize it all in the next couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm. The comments I saw on Facebook after Bad Beat this past weekend, everyone I think was in favor of the scoring system. They like how it's simple, easy to figure out, and that it does award accuracy as well.
What was really fun was with some of the movers, because I teach a class. In fact, we're going to be doing another one this upcoming March 2nd and 3rd. I think it's March 2nd and 3rd. Optimized Practical Education is going to be teaching moving paper clinic both Saturday and Sunday, level 1 and 2 at the Pro Gun Vegas. And when I teach that clinic, we're really trying to show people how much time it takes for poppers to fall. And based on shooting abilities, if you have the time to make up another shot or a couple of shots while you're waiting for the popper to fall, pull the cable, activate the mover. A lot of times we're just talking about time, and there's really no way to try to explain as easily as we could at the Bad Beat Shootout. When a shooter would say, you know, well, I think I'm going to make up the popper and then the small popper and then the paper before I go to the mover, and I'd ask them, you know, how much time are you saving by picking up that small popper, maybe just the paper? And they would be able to identify, you know, well, I think I can get to that popper in a half a second. And I said, well, if you get to that popper in half a second, so you're saving a half a second. But if you throw a Charlie on that target, if you throw 2 Charlies on that target, trying to rush back to the target, then that's a half a second, so you just washed. And so the math is extremely simple. If you think you can save half a second picking up the small popper before going to the paper and still getting 2 alphas, well, you saved a half a second. If you got an alpha Charlie, you saved a quarter second. And if you threw a delta on that target, let's say you got an alpha delta, at that point it was 3/4 second, you're actually now down a quarter second. So I could look at one array, and I could take any level of shooter, first time on the range or a high-level GM, and I could say, let me explain to you how this works. This system is simple. Make up as much time as you possibly can, but by putting bad shots on target, rushing shots to try to get back to a target that's moving before it disappears, and you throw a couple deltas at it, you just added 1.5 seconds to an array that you could, you know, maybe shoot a little bit better to your shooting ability, and then score those alphas and get out of there ahead. So it was extremely easy to understand, extremely easy to explain, and there's so much math that goes into some of the other explanations that I was pretty excited about it. I took some brand new shooters that watched a great shooter do something like big, little, static mover, which is something that we all aspire to do, and they're like, well, I guess I got to do that. And I'm like, and I said, all right, we'll do the math on this, and we'll time it, and then we'll go look at the targets. And I was able to show that, okay, that guy just left this array down a quarter, and that guy left this array even. It's pretty cool to see. So it was fun. Try it out. Check it out. Hit us up at ussleagues.com. The phone numbers are there. Hit me up at pete@ussleagues.com as far as email goes, or my phone number, which is listed on the website, and text me over 702-810-0322. Text me over a question about UPL, and I'll be glad to help you out.
Brian O says, yes, thank you. Your math made sense. Saved me half a second.
Good job, Brian. Yeah, it was cool. It was super cool. What's up, Frank? Running around shooting like a crazy man. Frank shot his first stage twice as slow as he shot his second stage. Legitimately. He shot the first stage and we were like, how long you been taking a break? Like, you got to go a little quicker than that, buddy. And he went, okay.
He forgot.
He forgot he could go fast. And his next stage he went twice as fast. He was like, that was so much better. It was so cool. I love seeing Frank out there. Frank with stance problems, Frank. Me too. Dirt everywhere. Cody Leaper, what's up? All right.
You want to move on?
Yeah, let's move on. Last thing to note, guys, if you shot the 2019 Rock Island Armory Bad Beat Shootout, that was a level 3 qualification score, which means your score, if you're a member, will be inputted as a level 3, and you only need 2 level 3s to get a legitimate title in that division, in that level. So, level 3, if you shot Limited Minor, and you shot Limited Minor at SHOT Show, you get another one. If you didn't shoot SHOT Show, but you shot Bad Beat, and you want another score, 2019 Safariland Mike Voigt Memorial Pistol Side Match. It's going to be scored as a level 3. So you'll be able to come out and get yourself another score. Oh, Casey steals them all. This one ain't working?
Not great.
Looks perfect to me.
That's perfect.
Perfect. So, yeah, 23 minutes in. Let's talk about the 2019 Safariland Expedition National Championship. Big time question and answer session, guys. I've followed. What'd you do?
I dropped my paper.
I follow. You don't see me on Facebook. You don't see me posting. You don't see me getting into discussions. But I'm there, and I have other people that help me out and get information as much as possible. I keep an eye on Facebook, and I'm always keeping an eye to see what people want in a match. And the two things people want in a match are to shoot a lot and a big prize table. I mean, that's pretty much what I see on a regular basis. If I'm going to travel to a match, I want to shoot a lot and I want a big prize table. So let's talk about the shooting a lot. I know a lot of people think that because Safariland is an expedition, fast stages, and all the stages are 2-gun stages, not 3-gun stages, that you don't get to shoot enough. And I get that. So you can get back into some math again. Be aware, guys, the Safariland match was designed so that you could shoot more than one division. It was designed so there'd be a night match for fun. And now there's an amazing memorial match for Mike, a 12-stage pistol match that's added to it that we added last year that we're keeping this year, and I hope to intend to keep it every single year if possible. So what happens at this Safariland match is you may only shoot a stage for, say, 30, 40 seconds instead of a minute, but you shoot 15 of them instead of 10 of them, so it balances. Let's talk about the next part. You can shoot 2 different matches, 2 different divisions. And once you add the second division, it's about the same price as one of the biggest majors out there. And now you got 30 stages. Shooting 30 stages.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can add the pistol match, and now you're shooting 42 stages. You can add the night match. You can't do it all. Okay, you'd have to pick like one multi-gun and do one multi-gun, the night match, and the pistol match. And you're at 15, 25, 37 stages. There's all these options for you to select other matches and come here and shoot a ton, or just come shoot a half day and go hang out in town. We moved it to March, so it's not going to be ridiculously hot, and so the weather is not an issue anymore. And as far as shooting a lot, you can shoot as much as you want. You can go crazy. I love this match. I love the support of Safariland. I'm going to keep pushing this match as hard as I can. I know I'm looking at the same names over here that tune into the TMP show, and I thank you guys so much. But you guys got to do us a favor and spread the word, spread the joy, spread the word about the TMP show, and spread the word about the 2019 Safariland Expedition National Championship. We had over 250 people registered in the match, which is getting pretty close to full, and a lot of people have dropped out recently, so plenty of availability in the match. I don't know what else to say other than the match is insane. Safariland comes with so much stuff, and the team that puts together the videos, and the biometric stage where you're going to be wired up to a heart monitor that's going to monitor your heart rate, and as you shoot through the stage, it's going to be able to identify, you know, elevated heart rates and cool stuff like that. The night match, they bring all these lights. They bring a van full of theatrical lights, and they set them all up. They're all battery powered. They set them all up, and they're colored, and they're strobing, and they're rotating, and it's just crazy. It's insane. And then I shot the pistol match last year. I'm going to do everything I can in my power to shoot the pistol match again this year. I am planning on filming a lot, just like I did for the Bad Beat, maybe filming a little TV show on Safariland. But if I have the ability to shoot the pistol match, I will. I definitely would like to. So, the 2019 Safariland Expedition Multi-Gun National Championship is going to be insane. And let's talk about the next thing that is popular to a major match. Obviously, Safariland, your title sponsor, and the amount of stuff that Safariland does for this match, the amount of marketing, the amount of things that they bring out, all the banners, all the everything, all the decorations, all the lights, the entire team, everything that goes on, and they personally take care of a large contingent of shooters and people coming to the match to have a great time and enjoy themselves. So huge thanks to Safariland. I don't want to dog my other title sponsors, but no one's ever sent that many people, and no one's ever sent that much crew. I employ and encourage all sponsors to have either their title shooters, their sponsored shooters, assist at matches, or themselves send marketing teams and set up some equipment and stuff at matches so that they can use that event for their marketing advantage. But
yeah, I wish they would kind of look at the Safariland Expedition and look to Safariland as an example of what they could really do with the match that they want to be the title sponsor of. I think it's worth it to Safariland to send out to that crew to make the match look as good as it does, and to shoot the quality of videos that they have at the end of it. It's really the best looking match I've ever seen.
yeah, it's awesome. Super fun.
And of course the best after match videos.
So,
and not always after match. I think they're usually putting them out throughout the weekend as the match goes on.
There's video editors inside a little room, and now that I'm learning what video editing means and how much it takes, they are filming and then throwing that content onto computers and servers in the back room. And then there's a guy in there that had to import an air conditioner to keep all his computers running, and he's editing those videos on the fly at that match.
It's pretty awesome.
That was weird. It's pretty awesome.
You're right there?
I am. I know. What you got? What you got? Ted's not
Ted
coming.
says, super
Loser.
sad. I cannot make it out there. We're super sad too.
Loser.
Jeremy says, Safariland was probably the match I shot the most last year. So the match he did the most shooting at?
Yeah, so you talk about, I want to shoot a lot. There's the one.
Scott Stevenson is questioning whether he registered or not. Cody says, we need competitors. Bring the heat.
Yeah, so let's talk about Safariland 2019 Expedition National Championship match. Platinum sponsor, Surefire. So there's another company that already has a title sponsor. I'm going to announce some sponsors right here. 30 minutes in. Safariland sponsorship. You want to talk about a prize table? Surefire, platinum sponsor. These guys already have a title sponsor for one of our other events, our World Championship event at the end of the year. So this is our opposite event. We plan on these two multi-gun events being our local events. Safariland at the beginning of the year, Surefire at the end of the year. We're still going to continue with the Bushnell Traditional Nationals, which is going to be in Texas again, about a month after the World Championships. So all that good stuff going on. But the May match over the next couple of years will evolve into the USSL Grands, and it will just be the USSL Grands. So if you want to get in on that multi-gun match for the next year or two, get in on that match, because it's still going to be a 15-stage multi-gun match, bigger than any other multi-gun match you've seen in the April time frame that you've seen Pete running a multi-gun match over the last 9 years. It's going to be a little bit bigger. You're not going to have the standard stages. It's going to be a tiny bit bigger than you're used to for the same price, and it's going to be insane. But let's talk back about Safariland. Surefire, major match sponsor, platinum sponsor for the event. Liberty Lubricant, area sponsor. Vortex Optics, oh my God, can't thank these guys enough. They already freaking take care of any match that I do. They're on the prize table at Safariland, on the prize table at Surefire, on the prize table at Bushnell. So Vortex Optics, can't even thank them enough. Everything that they do for us. Ruger, another sponsor that's been on the prize tables in April for a few years. Now they're on the prize table in March. So we got Ruger, which means you got firearms on the prize table already. Savage Arms, another huge sponsor that takes care of a lot of our big events. More firearms on the prize table. You may see an unboxing video about Savage Arm coming soon. That needs to happen, obviously, because it's for Safariland. So I got to get on video editing for that one. Magpul, always thanking them. They're always big sponsors. You guys, a lot of you guys don't ever. I know sometimes the magazines end up on the prize table. Sometimes stocks, grips, sights. Some of that stuff ends up on the prize table. And every once in a while, we stick mags in the goodie bags, and then people take their goodie bags and they toss them. Last year, people were tossing Ear Pro, and all kinds of other stuff. So make sure you look in your goodie bag and see what's in there. Cool stuff.
It's not always just
catalogs. Multicam, Titan Ballistics. Titan Ballistics, more guns, guys. Geisy Triggers. Sig Sauer, more guns. Glock, more guns. The National Guard is sponsoring a stage. Elfman Tactical, Tactical Tailor. So this is just the short list that I got a couple of weeks ago, and we're still over a month out. We're still a month out from this event. So what you're hearing is guns, 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 and I'm looking at $70,000 to $80,000 in prizes right here, and that's right there. So a prize table. Last year we did these shoot-offs between the marksmen and the experts and the sharpshooters, so they were able to shoot off against people in opposite divisions with like equipment, with the like skill sets, and we were giving away scopes and stuff. Didn't we give away a gun? We gave away a gun.
Maybe a gun.
We gave away a suppressor.
Like a spotting scope or some binos.
We gave away a spotting scope. We gave away a suppressor. We gave away prizes to the tops of these shoot-offs. We specifically spoke to the sponsors and asked them, and they said, I would rather you highlight my products as best as possible. And so we asked them, well, this is what we want to do to highlight the shoot-offs and highlight the other division, the other qualification titles, and they were all about it. They were super stoked for it. So we did it. So you've got more shooting than you'll ever be able to do in the 3 to 4 day period, and one of the bigger prize tables I've seen at a match in a long, long, long time. I've been to many matches where there wasn't a single firearm on the prize table, and here we got 5 or 6 gun companies on board putting firearms on the prize table for you guys. So,
and of course there'll be a lot of product from Safariland.
So the 2019 Safariland Expedition National Championship is coming up in just 1 month, and the weather's going to be insanely perfect. The match is going to be super fun. The amount of shooting you can get done in a couple of days is insane. Prize table is going to be rocking. Taco Lady's going to be there. Man, I know there's only 20 people watching right now, and not everybody watches the TMP show, but make a video, post a video, tell people, tell your friends, hey man, if you're not going to this match, you got to check it out. Heck, they can just come and shoot that night match and see what the match is all about. Come shoot the Mike Voigt pistol match. There's only 60 slots available in that match. I think we have 60 competitors, but I know some people are dropping out. But come shoot the Mike Voigt Memorial match. I know I'm shooting it. I think my teammate Jeremy Reed right there wants a rematch. He's been training, and I have been doing nothing. I'm video editing, so I'm sure he knows that it's time to take me down, so that should be pretty cool. But come shoot it, man. Come think about it. Yeah, just I can't say enough about that match.
So the Safariland Expedition UML EMG National Championship is a level 4 match, which means one level 4 match score gets you qualification titles. So if you shot any level 4 match in 2018, you're coming to this match with a QT and able to compete in your qualification title group.
And there's interims.
So you'll be able to win medals. And if you haven't shot level 4, but you've shot any other level of UML, you'll come with that interim title and still have a chance. So I think we'll be giving out a lot of medals this year.
Yeah, and 100% of people leave with medals. In fact, we better do some inventory on medals. We might run out.
Coins or medals?
Coins.
What are you talking about?
Medals we buy often, but we bought a ton of these things. We might have to do some inventory on these coins because they go out. Anybody getting a QT at the event gets a coin. If they go up in QT, they get a new higher coin. So like Casey Ryan's super excited because she made herself a marksman, and then at the Bushnell match, she made sharpshooter, and so now she's trying to make expert. Tawny Toys, you made expert?
I have an expert coin.
Tawny Toys made expert. So yeah, coins. Come to Safariland. Get yourself a medal, get yourself a coin, get yourself a title. get yourself a cool prize, shoot an amazing match, and represent and help out with an amazing company that does more for us for this match than most. So it's awesome.
Greg asks, how many shooters do you need to recognize a division? Do you have a number on that?
I.e. at Safariland?
I guess so.
I don't think we have a complete bylaw that's set because I know we recognize heavy every year at Surefire. I did tell Pat Kelly we're going to do mid-heavy here at Surefire, full heavy at the UML championship match in May, and then light heavy or TAC 308 at Surefire again, because that's what we've been representing there for a while. So I don't know. What are you trying to shoot, Greg? Just depends. Oh, Scott, you keep scrolling. You're skipping. You got to read everything.
This was a conversation between Jeremy and Sky about when her UML match was.
All right, cool. Never mind. Wow, how dare you bark at me like that?
How dare you bark at me?
I'm just saying, you should probably...
I'm in charge of these comments.
Okay, fine, you're in charge of the comments. You're right, do your comments. Thanks a lot, Jeremy and Sky. This isn't your private conversation time. This is the T&P show. If you want the Jeremy and Sky show, we should have one. Let's get together. Have the Jeremy and Sky show.
I believe Jeremy was saying that...
Hey, let's be Jeremy and Sky for a minute. I'll be Jeremy Reed, you be Sky Killian.
Okay.
Do you know how to be Sky Killian? I don't know how to be Sky Killian, but I know how to be Jeremy Reed.
You start here.
I start here? Oh, we're going to... Hold on, I need to do something. I need to make my ears all retarded. Alright, I'm going to be Jeremy Reed. Sky Killian, you know a 3-gun match this weekend?
No, Falling Steel this week.
If so, we're coming.
UML's on 4th and 1st weekends, dummy.
What? I was told 3-gun 3rd weekend.
Nope, all steel, 1 gun.
My ears must not have registered what was being said to me correctly. I have a problem with them if you didn't know. Ah.
Okay.
Hell yeah! Rematch, sucker! Oh, wait, now he's messing with me. How dare you! Hell yeah, rematch! Jeremy wants his rematch. Jeremy, you're going to have to be able to, hang on for the duration. You can't just shoot one good stage and then tank the rest, because you went too fast. You're going to have to do it right. It's accuracy, son.
Thomas Hagen says the night match is a blast. Greg has another good question. Do QTs count if you switch divisions?
Answer. Nope. QTs are by division only. That is a 2019 change, Greg. QTs are by division only, both boards. We sat down, we discussed it, and we talked about how, you could go down one, and if you make something in one, you could be the lower one in the other ones, and we just didn't think that it equated over, especially league to league to league. And so we just said, you know what, the simplest thing to do is, yes, a lot of people switch divisions, but the majority of people hang out in one division, they shoot what they love, and when they change, they're ready to make a change and move into a whole new division. So right now, QTs are by division only. So if you got a QT, we could use them. Lower QTs are interims up. Level QTs are by division only, and there'll be lots of information coming out about that prior to the match to let everybody know what they're competing for.
Casey Pratt says, hey, happy V-Day Eve, and there's a lot of diplomas on that wall. GEDs.
I might have a GED up there. Isn't that the high school one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a high school one up there, but it says D student at the bottom. No, there's no high school one, but if there was a high school one, it would say D student at the bottom. That's why I knew from my sophomore year that I was going to be a Marine, and I kind of thought I was going to be a Marine forever. So.
Those are mostly like NRA instructor certs and things like that, right?
Business licensing, NRA instructor certs, instructor certs, instructor certs, instructor certs. Instructor certs don't mean anything. I've been an instructor of sports of some type for over the last 20 years, all the way up to the Olympic level. pro level, and I love it. My favorite thing in the world to do still is teach. It's not edit videos of Tony Torres, for those of you who wonder.
That's not your favorite thing?
No. But my favorite thing in the world to do is teach. Casey Pratt, you should know. You saw me up there. I came up there and had the honor of helping you out for a couple days, and you saw my passion. I definitely feel excited and super joy when I'm out teaching. I was teaching 2 weeks ago. I'm teaching again coming up on the the first week of March. And if I could teach every week, I would. I love it. So, Pete should be me. Oh, Sky. What's going on there?
Sky says we want that show, but she wants you to play her.
You got to be Jeremy then. Let me mess with your ears. I'll hold your ears weird. Okay, here. You're Jeremy. There you go. Now you're Jeremy Reed. That's how it goes through life. Can you imagine that? Okay, you're Jeremy.
It hurts. Hello? Hello, this is Chubbs.
Buffering right in the middle. What, we're buffering? We're not buffering.
I think it must have been her. I think we're fine.
Let me be Sky for a minute. Oh my God! Buffering right in the middle! I don't know if Sky's like Mickey Mouse, but that was Mickey Mouse. Sky was pretty funny when I was checking out your Titan PCC, making sure it was good to go before the Bushnell match, and I walked across the field, and I was parallel to Sky's 180, made sure nobody was downrange, but I was about, I don't know, 80 yards away, 90 yards away. I was like, Sky, I'm going hot. She's like, why? I got to check this gun out. She's like, okay. And I just shot, because you're in Texas, so you just shoot out into a field, no berms, no nothing. Pew, 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 and the thing was working, and it's good to go.
Why?
Why?
Greg says, I'm working on getting into heavy for Safariland. You said mid-heavy, right?
Yep, mid-heavy for Safariland.
So break down that real quick.
That would be 40 cals. Still semi-auto shotguns, not pumps, but 40, 45 cal pistols. And I don't think there's mag restrictions on the rifle in that one, but there is a standard limited length magazine in the pistol. Meaning if you're shooting a 40, you're only going to get 19 round mags, at 20 if you really push it, and then your rifle mags are good to go. It's the true heavy that goes to the 10 round mags and 20 round mags for the rifle. I'm not a super big fan of mag restrictions because I live in Las Vegas, so I don't have mag restrictions. I like shooting drones. I like Surefire 60s and Surefire 100s. I like shooting bullets, not reloading. But, anyways.
Jeremy said he has 2 good stages each day.
2 good stages. Yes, he did. That's true.
That's what he's bringing.
He did. He beat me both in the first 2 stages of the day, and then I had to step it up and play my game. He's going to have a good advantage because I'm going to be filming the whole time. I think I'm going to shoot and film. Film, shoot, film. So.
Troy says GED stands for Good Enough Diploma.
Thanks, Troy. Devil dog. All right. Well, tons of stuff.
Jeremy says you like to shoot?
Yeah. Stop it, Jeremy. So, tons of stuff. Obviously, Rock Island Armory Bad Beat Shootout was super awesome and super stoked and had a great time. If you missed it, get ready for it next year. It's going to be just as good. 2019 Safariland Expedition, oh my God. Prize table's looking insane. The match is going to be insane. The amount of equipment that's going to be on the ground is going to be insane. Super fun people. Oh man, and amazing weather. Yeah, won't be as cold, or as hot. Yeah, hot. So, it'll be amazing weather. So, be ready for that. We'll spend the next 14 minutes answering questions, Q&A, and if nobody has any questions, then we will move on with our Valentine's evening. Thanks for reminding me. My Valentine's evening. Too bad Tanya has to work tomorrow, so we can't spend the day together. I'll probably spend the day editing a video.
Of me?
Maybe.
So
which one?
It's kind of like we're spending the day together?
Ooh, we could do another What's in the Box.
Yep.
It would be like I was spending the day with you.
You get to hear my voice over and over and over again. That's rude.
I don't know if you you guys ever done any video editing, but one of the easiest things to identify in the video editing software is sounds. So like, there's a reason why there's a clapboard in like movies, and John McClane was explaining to me that noise, it allows you to align things and refix scenes and stuff.
Wow,
so you can realign. And so when you were doing snaps. If you go watch the video that Tony we posted at Tiny Day, snaps. When Tony would do a snap, I'd find the snap, and then I'd find the snap in the other videos, and I'd line them all up. But then when I talk, it's I talk and I talk and I talk, and I have all this crazy, exciting stuff, and so I can always see my highs and lows. And so her voice stream is a flat line, and you have no idea where one word ends and the next word starts. It's very difficult. And then she yelled at me, "You cut off all my words, like the last syllable, and all my words was gone." And I said, "That's because the last words and all your syllables is gone, because you never really end this. You don't really end any of the words that you say."
Stop it.
Oh, that was perfect. See, I could have edited that. Stop it. Would have been great. What's Alex got? What's he doing? What are we talking about?
What's going on with the California Limb Cat match?
You know what? We need to have Bill Pags do a live for you. There's a change in venue for the California match. California's just California, man. Everybody's scared. But it's California. It is what it is. So, the 2019 Limcat District 1 UML Championship match is, as of right now, still a go. And there will be a venue change, possible date change. And we will keep you informed as much as possible, as soon as possible. What's up, Patricia Sanders? What's up?
She said, "T, is P giving you a Valentine's Unlimited credit card?" Yeah.
Okay.
Teddy says, "It sure looks like it."
Okay.
Now you owe me one.
Yeah, actually,
After making fun of me
I'm
so
kind
much.
of making fun of you pretty hard. That's probably what Ted's doing. But Ted knows me. Ted, I made fun of you the day I met you. If I'm not having fun with you, it's because I don't like you. Period. So, if we're having a good time together, if I'm joking you, if I'm poking you, if you're poking me, then we're having fun, and that's life. If we're not talking to each other, there's probably a reason. So, we can now talk to each other.
That's what we do most of the time anyways. Like this?
Who didn't watch Tony's video? Go watch Tony's video. United Shooting Sports Leagues on YouTube. Go check it out. Just go to YouTube, search United Shooting Sports Leagues, and click the box on the video that says Safariland, and you'll see Tony Torres and her MIP unboxing debut.
Scott says, "Stop, just stop."
Stop, just stop. Teddy, LOL. 9 minutes. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions for TNP? Nope.
No.
All right, we can go then. 17 people here. Nobody has a question? Type a question.
There's a little
Thumbs up?
delay, so I'm going to give them a chance.
All right, questions. Come on. We're here to answer. That's what we're here for. What do you want? What do you need? What can we do for you? Uh-oh. We're blowing up. One of the phones is blowing up.
When you get those Safariland discount cards, you can go to safariland.com to place your order. So you can be going on there now and kind of get an idea of what you might want.
Yep. And if you snap your fingers, your card will not turn into gear.
Maybe. If you snap really hard.
What's up, Greg? How's it going? Sing or something? All right, sing.
or
Patty, if this is your first time here, you can't tune in the last hour. We've been online for 52 minutes. 52 minutes we ramble, okay? Every week for the last year, over a year. We started TMP show in January 2018. We hit 47 of 52 weeks in 2018. We've been going almost every single Wednesday in 2019. We're here to answer questions, or be silent, or I'm going to go drink some beers and get ready for Valentine's morning.
Let's see. Teddy says, no, but there was some chatter about discount codes the last day or so that got folks pretty excited about joining USSL.
Teddy, as you know, Bushnell is the title sponsor, so there's a humongous discount code coming from Bushnell. We received the cards from Safariland today. Cards from Seekins Precision are in the mail. Seekins Precision is, I think it's a 25% off up to $2,700. So go online and take one of their most expensive rifles and apply your discount code for it.
Expensive rifles?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Oh.
Seekins.
I thought you were talking about Bushnell.
Seekins Precision. 25% off up to $2,700. I don't know what the math is on that, but it's a pretty good discount over one of their high rifles. I don't know why somebody keeps putting isn't the happy face with the red top a mad face? Mm-hmm. Who's mad facing us? Mm-hmm. How can you mad face a Seekins Precision card, a discount card? How do you mad face anything other than making fun of Jeremy's ears? Here, Jeremy, mad face me. I mean, that's all you can mad face me for. There's nothing to mad face me for. Tony can mad face me.
I don't know.
You want to mad face me? I'm getting out of here. But, yeah, discount code program, Ted, it's in full effect. It's going to be insane. What did I just do with my chair? I think I just broke my chair again. Again.
Oh, look, there's like a million.
God, I broke my chair.
You're going to fall down.
Oh, I'm going to break. I'm going to fall. What is with these cheap?
There's so many mad faces right now. You missed it all.
The whole thing is creaking and falling apart. I bought these Pier 1 and the cheapest chairs ever. Somebody know a good place to get director chairs? Because these things are terrible. I've already had to rebuild them and screw more together. I turned away for all the mad faces. Didn't see them. Yeah, so, Teddy, Seekins Precision, Platinum sponsor, Liberty Lubricant. You can go online. You'll be able to go straight to their website and get a 15% off discount full time. So it's not just a one code like a Safariland card or a Seekins card. Or several other sponsors that are on board. MGM targets on board. You'll be able to get a discount code when you go online and buy yourself some MGM targets. Can't thank them enough. And the list of, what is that? It's got to be Ted. You know who that is? That's Scott Stevenson. That's the only person that would do that to me right now. I know he's laughing about it. We're not going to spoil all of them, and until I get their paperwork back, we're not going to announce all of them. But within the next 4, and really big time comes Safariland, you'll know exactly what your MIT program's all about. Come to Safariland, and I will personally hand you your MIT package. Personally.
Wow.
Here.
Like Santa?
Yeah, like Santa. I know him.
Patty has a legitimate question. She says, I'm here now, quit with your grieving, and do you do steel now?
Patty, we've been doing steel nonstop, never stopped. You stopped. You disappeared. We didn't disappear. We don't do steel at Clark County because we can't travel that much anymore because we travel nationwide. So steel matches are on the 1st and 3rd weekend of the month at Silver State Practical Shooting Club. You can go to the new Silver State Practical website. Tony, type it in. SSPCLUB. SSP, Silver State Practical Shooting Club. SSPSCLUB.com. That is the new website. You can go to Silver State Practical Shooting Club.com and you can find a calendar which tells you all about that. And then come March, as soon as the daylight savings times flips, we're going to go back to doing Tuesday night steel also. So we'll have Tuesday night steels a couple times a month and steel on the 1st and 3rd weekend. Come back out and shoot. Don't be such a stranger. I know you guys, touring the world and being all cool and stuff and damn bazillion ended up. But come out and hang out with the people in the dirt again, your old friends. That'd be cool. We'd love to see you. I like Mike Bauer. He gets on there and just says, hi, T. Mike, I've had like a dozen people ask me about your match, so good job. Keep it up. Let me know when you want, if you have any questions. Jeremy, Santa Claus doesn't give any break. All right, 2.5 minutes, and I'm out of here.
Patty's ready. She's ready to come back out.
Let's do it. All you gotta do is re-sign up. Just go to sspsclub.com. There's a waiver online. You can go online and fill out the members questionnaire. That'll get you your membership going. You can actually pay for your membership online there, and that'll save you $5 per match. That's a membership for the club because it's different. You got to be a member. If you're not, you have to pay guest fees to Pro Gun Vegas. So blah 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 blah. All that good stuff's going on. So you got that side, and then when you get there, you sign waivers for Pro Gun on an iPad and waivers for us on tablets. So everything's computerized now. In fact, squatting's even computerized, and we even projected squads onto a bigger TV, not a big screen TV, but like an old 32-inch TV. Projected squads up onto that, so when people are picking their squads, other people in the room can see what squatting options are available. So, moving into the future.
Do you sign up online for matches? Yes.
No, not for the local ones because we do too many of them. Some weekends there's 3 matches. I think there's some weekends there's 4 matches on one weekend because there'll be like a pistol match and a multi-gun match and a rifle match and a long rifle match. So there's like. No, it'd be too many matches to keep track of, so we still just do the local matches at the range. That may change someday, but that would be a full-time position for somebody, and we already don't pay anybody for the full-time positions that we have, so asking somebody else to take on another full-time position, unless you want it, Patty, you want a full-time position doing registration for local matches, 3 to 4 a week? No, you don't.
You got some free time on your hands?
No, yeah. Yeah, so, no.
Okay.
All right, 18.
Mike Bauer says, let's talk at Expedition.
Cool. Cool. And that's it. That's it. We made it. You guys, Patty, go to United Shooting Sports League's YouTube channel. Search United Shooting Sports Leagues on the YouTube and check out Tani talking about the Safariland MIT program and doing a little unboxing video. Check it out. It's pretty fun. It's fun. She's magic. Do you do genie? Is that magic?
I think that qualifies as magic.
All right. And we're out of here. Thanks so much for tuning in to the TMP show again. 0 beer 30. Yes. Thanks so much for tuning into the TMP show. Again, don't forget the 2019 Safariland Expedition National Championship match. It's coming up. If you want a lot of shooting, it's the match for you. If you like big prize tables, it's the match for you. There's a ton of big prizes. If you just want to come hang out with friends and do what you originally got into the sport for, which was hanging out with friends, having a good time on the range, pulling triggers, come to the Safariland Expedition match. It's not about the amount of shooting you can do, and it's definitely not about the prizes. We can't thank the sponsors enough, but it's about the camaraderie that we have with our friends and our family and our teammates, like Scott Stevenson. We get to see him from another state, come here and hang out for the week and enjoy time with him, and that's what United Shooting Sports Leagues is all about. For the shooters, by the shooters, the camaraderie of why we started it, and getting people like Patricia Sanders, who used to shoot with us 5-6 years ago, and we're going to have her back on the range again because she misses us and she can't stand to go longer in her life without us in it, and that's why she tunes in and she's ready to come out and shoot with us and have a good time. And other teammates like Jeremy Reed, who take time out of his life, his job, away from his wife, his kids, to come help you build this match, put this match on the ground, shoot the match, have a good time, try to beat me, fail miserably, all that good stuff. Come shoot Safariland. Can't wait to see you guys all there. Tune into the United Shooting Sports League's YouTube channel as often as you can to check out new content and new stuff about the MIP sponsors, Bushnell title MIP sponsors, Safariland, Gold sponsor, Liberty Lubricant Platinum sponsor. Casey Ryan just joined. She just got home today. Liberty Lubricant Platinum sponsor, MGM Target, Seekins Precision, many, many more. All kinds of awesome stuff going on with the program. The support for the United Shooting Sports Leagues, and thanks to you guys, the shooters, the members, for supporting us as well. We'll see you guys on the range soon. Tani?
All right. Did you even take a breath right then?
I tried to do an Eminem.
You're like Eminem.
I tried to do an Eminem. Boom! Peace out.
All right. Peace out, everyone.
See ya.
See you next week. Have a good one.